Hello, love. I need to tell you something that's been on my mind, and I know this conversation won't be easy. What I'm about to share might be difficult for both of us, and I realize it may not be the right thing to say, but I also feel relieved to finally confess these feelings. I've been holding back, and I think it's unfair to keep you waiting and wondering, not knowing what's been troubling me. This has weighed heavily on my heart for some time, and now, more than ever, I need to face the truth. I understand this might hurt you, it might even make you upset or angry, and I accept that fully. You deserve honesty, and I am ready to take full responsibility for my mistakes. There are things I've been avoiding, concerns and thoughts about our relationship that have been bubbling inside of me, and it's time we talk about them. This isn't something I bring up lightly because I know how it could affect us. I don't want to make things harder between us, but I believe the only way forward is through honesty. I'm asking you to listen, not to judge, but to understand. I'm opening up because I value our connection, and I think we owe it to ourselves to have this conversation. We can't keep moving forward if we're holding on to things in silence, afraid of what the other might think. So here I am, ready to be open, and I hope you'll stay with me for the next few minutes as I lay it all out there. This will be tough to hear, and it's definitely hard for me to say, but I think this is the moment we need to be completely real with each other. You know I care about you deeply. You mean the world to me. But lately I've found myself avoiding you, not because I don't love you, but because I've been overwhelmed by certain feelings. Feelings I didn't know how to express. It's been a battle in my mind, this constant anxiety about the differences between us. It's strange because our connection has always felt so strong and genuine, yet these insecurities keep creeping in. I can't seem to shake them, and I've been struggling to understand why. What's been worrying me most isn't about us, but rather about how others see us. I know it sounds superficial, but it's true. It's not that I doubt our love, because I don't. What we have is rare and precious, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. But there's this part of me, this nagging voice, that constantly worries about how other people view our relationship. I keep imagining the judgment, the looks, the whispers behind our backs, and it makes me so anxious. I hate that this fear is there, but I can't ignore it anymore. I feel like we're constantly under a microscope, and it's wearing me down. Do you ever feel this way too? Do you ever wonder what people think when they see us together? I know it shouldn't matter, and yet here I am, letting it get to me. Maybe I'm overthinking everything. Maybe I'm letting my insecurities get the best of me. But it's hard to silence that little voice in my head, the one that keeps asking, what will they think of us? Will they see us as different? Will they think we don't belong together because of something as trivial as our age? I know this isn't fair to you. I know it's not right to let other people's opinions affect something as beautiful as what we have. But the truth is, I've always cared too much about what people think of me. It's a flaw of mine, one I've been dealing with for a long time. And now it feels like that flaw is creeping into our relationship, and I hate that it's doing that. I want to be better. I want to push past this fear, but it's not as easy as just deciding not to care. I wish it were. And I know love isn't about numbers or appearances. It's about connection, about what we feel for each other. I know that in my heart. But still, there's this constant worry about how we're being perceived by others, and it's been weighing on me more than I'd like to admit. I don't want this to come between us, but I can't deny that it's been affecting how I've been feeling lately. I found myself pulling back, not because I want to, but because I'm scared. Scared of the judgment. Scared of what people might say, scared of how they might treat us. And the last thing I want is for that fear to overshadow our happiness. I need to be honest with you about why I've been so afraid of what others might think. It's not just about us, it's about me. I've spent so much of my life caring about how I'm perceived, about living up to other people's expectations, and that's a habit I'm finding hard to break. I guess I've always been someone who seeks approval, and that's made me extra sensitive to what people say. And when it comes to us, when it comes to something I care about as deeply as this, I can't help but feel even more protective. I don't want anyone to judge you. I don't want anyone to make assumptions about us because of the differences between us, especially when those differences are so insignificant in the grand scheme of things.